Okay, so this is a sort of mock-up of the design for my musical instrument for people with stroke rehabilitation. It's going off of the sort of process of someone who is looking to exercise their wrist in a sort of motion like that. I decided to go for wrist instead of fingers because there's not a lot of sort of finger movements I can do. The common ones are sort of putting your hand on the edge of the table and doing stuff like that, and just doing little bits and stuff, so it doesn't really work. When it comes to this is just a load of paper. It's fine, it's just a mock-up, but ideally the size of the buttons will be kind of similar because they kind of match with a palm, or at least my palm anyway. They will be on a large Velcro surface, so if you can imagine this is a Velcro surface and these are slightly raised buttons that are slightly curved. I will be trying to do some SolidWorks stuff on how the buttons will look. Then, was it disconnected? It's still recording, but it's disconnected. Oh, there it is. I'm not sure what I need to say next. Basically, the idea is that it'll be connected to an Arduino or a Raspberry Pi, probably an Arduino at the moment, that allows you to play the instrument. You can move the buttons around, so you can space them out, move them up or down to sort of, so as people's rehabilitation improves or increases, that all can be adapted for their level of interaction. Also, it's ideal if the person's natural resting place of the hand is sort of between F and G, just so that they get the sort of actual, if you see as my hand goes along, the sort of wrist motion with it. So this is what it would work like if everything was finished and it was real. So I'm just going to go sort of show you. So yeah, the idea is also that if you move the buttons around and kind of stretch them about a bit, then people can still technically play. I don't think putting them wireless would be a good idea, but slightly with sort of maybe spring cables so that they can walk cable without being too messy, sort of like that. And as their skill increases, the buttons can be stretched out, moved away. So if somebody had really good, got quite far with the rehabilitation, then this sort of a thing wouldn't be an issue. That sort of exercise, as well as doing the wrist, also works on sort of elbow issues you get with aphasia. So that is a simple mock-up using paper of an idea for how to improve the rehabilitation of stroke patients using this sort of a thing.